Hello and welcome back to the M Plus Season 3 tier list. Today I'm gonna be taking a look at the tanks. So just as the last video, please remember any one of these tanks are right now, as I'm making this video, are clearing 24s, 25s. So just about any tank should be good for at least 3k IO score. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna start with the Demon Hunter. It's an S tier. Right now it's probably the best tank there is. The only downside with it is that their mitigation is their parry, so it's a bit RNG, but they have exceptionally high damage, utility, and just extremely mobile, so a really good tank. With the right trinkets and the right weapons, they can deal an exceptionally large amount of damage, and their crowd control is just crazy. Next one on the list is gonna be Prot Paladin, and the Prot Paladin right now is high A tier. Just like the Demon Hunter, they have really good damage, they have really good sustain. The only downside is they're not as mobile because of their foreset kind of depends on their consecration, so they can't really move that much. But they're still super strong and still clearing some of the highest keys. Next one, Brewmaster Monk. Probably the highest DPS tank right now. I'm gonna be putting them in low A tier. They're really strong, high damage. Their mitigation is decent, not as high as the other twos, but still really good. Still clearing 26, 27s, so it's still an extremely strong tank. Next one, Guardian Druid, the former king of Mythic Plus. It's gonna be a B tier. I mean, they're still clearing exceptionally high keys, like the best so far as I'm recording this. The best Guardian Druid has still cleared 28s, 27s, so still super strong tank. Need a bit more active healer with a couple of really good trinkets and a decent weapon. They can easily clear just about any key. Next one, Blood Death Knight. They're gonna be right up here next to the Paladin. They have decent utility, they have a combat res, they have some stuns and some silence and so on. Really good damage, really good self-sustain if they get to start a pull with having some bone shield or any kind of mitigation. If they have to start from scratch on a pull, it's a bit iffy, so the healer is gonna be a bit mad. Other than that, it's extremely strong tank. Still probably one of the best tanks in the game. And last, and definitely not least, the Prot Warrior. It's decent. It's still clearing decent keys. I'm just gonna verify before I say anything here. The only problem with the Warrior is, like, its foreset is fun, it's good, it deals decent damage, it has decent sustain. It's like this week the best tank Warrior still cleared 28s, so it's still a really good tank. Yeah, that's just about it. As I said, any one of these tanks, like even the one in B tier is not a bad thing at all. I still have two more tiers, one called Meh and one just called No. So all of these tanks are still clearing exceptionally high keys and still have almost 3500 in score, so they're really not bad. I mean, even if we look at the best tanks in the game right now, the best tanks right now in the game are clearing 29s. That's a Prot Pala and Demon Hunter. So, and these guys are still clearing all of the keys on 29s, 28s. And if we take a look at the lowest tank, they are still clearing 28s. So the tank scaling and the tank tuning so far this season has been extremely good. So all depends on damage, the healer, your utility, and the rest of the group, and trinkets, weapon, and you should be pretty decent. I hope you're having a wonderful season so far. Until next time, where I will be taking a look at the range DPS. So until next time, give it a like, and I hope you watch the next video. Bye.